Make sure everything picking up. Welcome to another episode of Late to the Party with Dody and Reggie.
What's up? What's up?
We are here for another week of trying to give y'all our honest takes on things. So if y'all missed us last week, we did have some technical difficulties.
A technical blunder, if you will.
So our whole sound is gone from last week. But we're here now. So first off, how you doing today, young man?
I'm doing all right. It was actually beautiful today.
It feel good.
Beautiful.
Starting to change them seasons now.
Yeah, and I feel it in my nasal cavity pause. No diddy.
You got to pause that too.
Hey, bro.
You just got to throw it out
all basics. Hey, bro, that was crazy.
Just in case.
Clip that.
All right, so we did go over Rick Ross's album last week, but sounds fucked up, so messed up. So we're here now. We'll do that later on. But I just want to start with, I know this is more based on hip hop base, but it's still music. It's the whole baseline of music.
Touching on everything music.
Everything music.
Or try to.
So it was released before. Now Taylor Swift album is out now, but when it first dropped, it was saying that she was projected to do 2 million alone. But after the first week, she did 2.6 million copies in 1 week. But I did look up who beat that though.
Who?
My baby Adele. Adele did 3 million in a week. I just wanted to see how you feel about.
But when was that?
This wasn't. I don't think this was album sale. I think it was still streaming.
Are these? That's what I was going to ask you. Are these hard copy sales?
Lord, no.
That's what I'm saying.
No, see, and that's another thing. Like, I mean, you can look that up to see how many is hard copy. So you can do that, and then, but how many would you even make if you was going to do hard copies? Like, how many would you, let's just say
you got to pay for that beforehand, don't you?
You got to pay all that up front. That's what I was about to say. So I'm saying, let's say my label say I'm going to sell 1 million the first week. Do I press any up hard copy? Is it worth it?
That's why I was kind of confused when you was telling me, I don't follow Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie.
I'm halfway there.
When you said 2 million in the first week, I was like, my mind automatically went to hard copies, but I know that's from digital spins, bro. And it's like Spotify, you gotta hit so many before it counts as a sold album.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a different ranking system when it comes to album sales, so it's one of the things like I want to know how many people actually bought the album.
Okay, and then because you can still buy it on Apple Music.
I see it
and
everywhere in Target, bro.
But I'm talking about like you can buy hard copies, but you can also buy through iTunes because iTunes still exists. You know what I'm saying? But that's not counted. That's counted as a hard copy, quote unquote.
That's
sale.
What I'm saying. I want to know how many she actually sold.
I don't know if it's out yet. If you can tell that, but we'll find it.
Cause that's crazy. 2 million. If you hit, and that was gonna be my question. If you hit 2 million in this time, like hard copies, like I said, I was just thinking hard copies. I'm not thinking digital spins, and I know that's the time and era we living in. But to sell 2 million in a week, could you really say the music industry is dead? You see what I'm saying? If there's outliers like that.
But that's the problem. It's only a few of them. It's only a few of them selling like it. And just in
because it's country music. Let's be realistic, man. Like we hear so many times country music artists like living these. You don't hear about their beefs. You don't see how they're living all extravagant, but you know that they're living well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But is it all from digital streams, or do they really have a fan base that really goes out and purchases their album?
And see, that's a thing because I don't see, like you saying, I don't see their fan base. So I don't know how their concerts look. I know
you see how they concerts.
I was about to say, I know she was going. She was going back and forth with Beyonce. Selling doing the most ticket sales and shit, but since most of her fans would be younger, I don't know if anybody. I don't think you.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So do we respect those sale numbers the same way we? I know I don't. If we would respect even if Wayne did $1 million back in the day.
I mean, I guess you got to, because that's the lay of the land now. You see what I'm saying? But it's hard to gauge it because you don't know, like, you don't know how everybody is counting it. You see what I'm saying?
And that's another thing. But think about how many streams that is, though. If it is streaming, because like you said, different places got different. But let's say 1,500 counts as one spin.
Forget all that. Let's do it like this. Let's make it easier. 1 million streams. How many albums was that?
Shit, I don't know. Not 1 million.
And is it the whole album being streamed, or is it, because you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how was that counted?
I would have to look into that. I would have to. It says 2015, Adele did 3.3 million in the first week. Now, this the one I want to look at. Who was doing it? NSYNC, 2.4 million. That's in 2000.
In a week.
That's
crazy. And
in the year 2000, that's album sale.
Albums was still like $19.99, and that was probably on sale.
Nigga.
You see what I'm saying? So good. Grief,
so that's one of them. They also had 1.8 in 2001,
and that's not overall sales for the album.
No. That's just first week sale. Good. It say this is a list of the fastest album sales. Blah blah blah. Tracking. Yeah.
That's wild.
That's just first week. That's the only reason. I just wanted to bring it up for just to think of those numbers. Just to talk about those numbers, because I know that's what we get into sometimes. So I just wanted to.
And I know this plays back into like the Michael Jordan, LeBron debate.
It's the same thing.
It's hard to compare when it comes to music. It's hard to compare yourself to a person of Michael Jackson's stature when he's selling hard copies
of that.
Granted, everybody. I don't want to say they don't know it, but they overlook the fact like Thriller didn't come out as a bang. You see what I'm saying? He had, I think the first single off of that was "She's Out of My Life" or something like that. And then he came back with them smack. You know what I'm saying?
Was that the one where all of them was hits? Like
Thriller. That and Bad, I believe.
I was about to say, I knew it was between both of them. I didn't know if they both did or not. But
yeah, it's hard to compare it to a man that's selling like 10 million in a year. Like, even with
it's real copies
in '98, you see what I'm saying?
He had 2 albums go platinum
in the same year, bro. In the same year, let them things breathe.
And once you say, you know what, I like this. Here's something else. Damn it! Yeah, I gotta go back and get some.
It's hard to compare it, because I like now. I truly believe, and we said this over the years, man. If you had to sell them albums, who would be around? You had to sell albums.
Oof, that's tough.
If you had to sell them
albums. That's tough. But it changes a lot. You would probably still have your Drakes, your Kendricks, your Taylor. The numbers just look a lot different.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you gonna have them, but they gonna be weeded out faster.
The ones that ain't selling. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you even Kodak.
Yeah.
Is he around?
Yes and no, but no.
No, I'm saying, like, right now, is he around?
If he had to sell, like if it was real hard copy, no.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Damn, I hate that though, because Kodak my guy.
21, he around. He got Grammys.
He hanging on.
But no, he around though.
Yeah.
He around. Yeah. Okay, put it in the aspect, when I say he around, put it in this is where I'm coming from. When you were younger, we primarily grew up in the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still hearing Temptations. You still hearing older acts.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You still hearing these older acts, bro. They still around. Why? Because they were selling. Their music is timeless. Transitioning through time periods.
Yeah.
The people that we listening now that we're getting right now, a lot of it is not like that, bro.
Yeah. But
a lot of it is Silento, bro. Oof. It's right then and there.
And I guess that's what we get into of it's the different time frame because it's hard to now that you put it into the Temptations and all. Now it's like hard to think like who the hell. A lot of their numbers come down, and a lot of them y'all start looking like everybody else.
See, you see what I'm saying? And now they at county fairs. You see what I'm saying? Like, and no disrespect to people like Genuine and them because they still doing their thing. They still doing their thing, and they still selling out.
You see TGT, they getting back together for an album.
Bro,
I saw Tank on Joe Budden podcast.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not, bro? Because even if you don't, and it's another thing. People feel like, oh, they fell off just because you don't see them. They might be touring overseas, eating and killing.
But people, the normal folks don't think about that.
It ain't normal folks, bro. It's black folks. It's us.
It's
if it ain't cool no more,
it ain't cool no more. No matter what. A nigga wear FUBUs right now, they gonna clown this shit out of them.
They like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like we know it's black owned, but bro, ain't nobody really.
Nobody even wear that like it.
I get it to go to my, you know what I'm saying, my son's basketball game. You know what I'm saying, but it's a lot of it. Like I said, bro, a lot of it is like time period pieces.
Yeah.
Like if you threw. I don't want to name an artist, but if you threw somebody in right now that's hot right now in the time capsule, they're like, oh yeah, and said that's how a certain or 2024 sounded.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I can agree with that. Mm-hmm. But then you can put in that same time capsule, something like Section 80s.
Mm.
Just to throw something out there.
Yeah.
Or Cushion Orange Juice.
Mm-hmm.
Or More About Nothing.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these you can go back to them and be like, damn, bro, these still playable today. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
like you could throw something in that same time capsule, and they say, dang, did that come from the same? Nah, that was prior. Oh man,
that's crazy because I was playing my son Kurt Cobain's the other day.
Come on, man.
And it sound good even today, even though y'all don't respect that Drake took his whole swag.
Come on, man.
Whole swag.
And you know what we need to do? You talking about Drake taking his swag?
Mm.
The people, like, who actually survived Drake? Like, you know how they got surviving Diddy and surviving such and such?
Yeah.
Surviving Drake, nigga.
So Drake, after he grabbed your shit,
mm-hmm.
do you still hang on?
Yeah. And it's very few. The Weeknd. Big Sean until he basically walked
bowed
away
out.
himself.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna come.
Our dudes, Migos.
And Migos.
They could have been.
They could have been.
when he
you know what? That's crazy. Because we do think about the ones who I think about Kurt Cobain, mm-hmm. JB Blockboy,
mm-hmm.
I Love McConan,
mm-hmm.
Magic Jordan,
mm-hmm.
Party Next Door. He's
Plaza.
Party Next Door is still putting out some, but he ain't where he should be. He definitely is not where he should be.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
That's a conversation.
That's all it is.
That's a conversation.
That's all I want to bring up. But
all right, I just wanted to bring up the numbers.
Just touching back on that 2 million a week, bro. Like if those was hard numbers, that's crazy. Like nobody can really, you really couldn't argue the Hives or anything like that because if you want to get down to it, you're not really supporting.
So you know what? With those sales and shit and stuff. Okay, let's now we see who really fans by ticket sales. Ticket sales show who your fans.
Well, in that same case, when you get to certain stores, you got to start going by. I know we saying ticket sales, but venues like.
Oh yeah, because it's a different changing.
You see what I'm saying? You can sell out every stadium and every arena. You doing 40,000 every night. That's crazy numbers. But then this person is doing in football stadiums like Neyland Stadium. That's 107 people filled up, top to bottom. You see what I'm saying? That's a big difference.
That's 107,000 seats. But then when you put them more on the floor.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you put it in that aspect, can we really count ticket sales. You can count ticket sales, but it's like I guess it all falls up on the same argument. I guess I'm really talking in circles because if we do it like that, that's still more. I'm doing Wimbledon. I'm doing
you
Neyland
right.
Stadium.
So that still changes who's still around.
Yeah, and I'm selling more than you. There's more bodies in this arena when they come pull up the mic.
No matter
you're
what.
selling out, but there's more bodies at this sold out arena. You see what I'm saying?
Shit, it will be more bodies even if it wasn't sold out, depending on where you performing at.
And let's go back to the numbers. If she did 2 million a week, has Beyonce done 2 million a week?
No.
That goes back to
yeah.
Has she?
No.
But I'm
jumping on what you said.
That goes back to fan bases. Even if it's DSPs, bro, and you're just listening to this, you're not getting how much of a fan are you if you can't get your girl? You just can't listen to the album.
Fine. First off, the fact that she was going back and forth with album sales, with ticket sales with Taylor Swift, but she couldn't get close to those numbers is crazy. In a sense of sales. I know that's what you're saying, but now I'm thinking about it like, if we love Beyonce, we fighting for Beyonce. No matter if you like the country album or not, she's supposed to.
You do everything that you possibly can do as a fan to uplift it, to get her where this other person is, right?
Yeah.
Even if it means, let me just put the album on. You don't even have to buy it.
It said the most that Beyonce has done in the first week, it looked like 332,000. I'm trying to see what this is right here.
That's Lemonade with 653.
But I think
that's 2016. 2016 is how many years ago? Exactly. 8. Come on, man. And you can't.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound like I'm hating. I don't want to sound like I'm
ain't hate. We like, having a conversation on.
Y'all say y'all love this woman. Everybody want to come at everybody neck as soon as you talk about them or to speak out against it. But it's like, dog, y'all not even doing y'all part
of getting her where she needs to be. And that's what I seen somebody say that about, because we talking about Party Next Door. I seen somebody say that about Party Next Door because everybody been asking when Party gonna drop, Party gonna drop. He finally dropped. He only expected to sell 38,000. First week. Now it could grow later over time, but as far as first week, why are we not, like you saying, it's just turning on your app? Most of us is streaming numbers.
Come on, dog.
Why you ain't just turn it on and play?
Come on, bruh. Getting back to why.
Look, I didn't even think we would get here. I just thought we was going to talk about the numbers.
Getting back to why I don't care if Kendrick take his time.
Speaking of Kendrick, have you heard of the app called Untitled?
The app?
It's an app called Untitled. I think it's for people who to do music and stuff. But
is that his?
I don't know if it's his or not, but today, I think it's like 13, 14 songs just leaked on there. It's under PG Lane. It's like Kendrick throwaways. It's like his Untitled Unmastered album. That's what I was about to add. But it's just on there. Now, speculation is he did it. He put it on there, but then there's also another side of saying that it was fan made and a fan just uploaded it. But
did you listen to it?
Yeah,
it's straight.
Yeah, he had an Andre 3000 feature. Just how you have an Andre 3000 feature as a throwaway?
It might not be. See that?
But and he not rapping on there. He like doing like the hook type stuff.
I can't watch it though, bro. If it's not released officially, bro.
I'm with you. And a lot of these was like small leaks have been out there. So it could be fan made. Somebody just put the leaks together and put it out. But to see Twitter going, all the bigger heads, bigger podcasts and stuff, to see them talk about it, it kind of puts some cadence to maybe it's them putting it out, but
maybe it's a rollout.
See, that's what I was thinking. But I don't.
Like I said, bro, I really don't at this point. I really don't care, man. I want to hear real music at this.
That's it.
At this point,
that's it.
Like I don't want to hear anything AI generated, and that's that on that, man.
Yeah.
My take might be horrible, but
Nah, but when you brought it up, so I just thought
I
about
want to
it.
hear real music, bro. I don't want to. I want to hear what thoughts run through
Your
this
head.
artist's head.
Yeah, what are you thinking about?
I don't want somebody to be like, this how I'm feeling, this what I'm wearing, and this what I was going through last night. Type that in to Chat GBT or whatever it is, and then they come up with some crazy and rhyme like Andre 3000, but had a hook like Marvin Gaye. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bro,
you playing a whole song that has nothing to do with you at all. Yeah.
Because what it is now is, let me pay the biggest artist to roll this out, like everybody is speculating. Let me pay the biggest artist to roll this out and present it to the world to where now everybody can be a rapper.
The AI stuff. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody can be a rapper.
Yeah. See, everybody can be a rapper anyway right now.
No, true. But you could be a better rapper.
I wish I could.
You could be a well-polished rapper.
I wish I had it set up where I could play sounds, because it's something I'm gonna show it to you later on, but it goes into that what you was just saying. But yeah,
this shit weak. I ain't gonna hold you. And I hate to get too serious, bro, because music is supposed to liven you up for the most part.
It's supposed to, but it's the way that everybody going about it right now. It's just kind of like everybody moving in a very corny.
You heard what we was listening to the other day.
Yeah.
Bro, like, for the most part, I listen to, like, little jams.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, for the most part, bro, I'm listening to Ron Isley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to stuff that my subconscious can soak in, so at the end of the day, I'm trying to get me some panty draws or some money. You know what I'm saying?
GTD.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the draws. You see what I'm saying? Like, or I'm just listening to like some Curtis Mayfield or like real music. These people had to really come up with this shit and write the notes down, pass it on to this.
Especially if you listen to something with a band. You got so many thoughts going together.
Come on, dog.
Like looking at like old videos of like old artists, and you got a drummer. He just start drumming.
Even with this, bro. Okay, even with the sampling, there takes a level of musicality, bro, to sit there and go through their each and every song meticulously, bro, and listen to the tiniest part and pluck that out and make it your own. That's something totally different. But what everybody doing now is taking an old song, bruh, scrub the vocals, slow it down, put a swing on it, and add one motherfucking cowbell.
And that's produced. I just produced the hit of my life.
And everybody like, oh man, my son, man, he love music too, like your son. But he be like, Daddy, you heard? I be like, dude.
But that's what I was telling you. Now we in the phase of being those parents, like now they sampling what we grew up on.
This what Dr. Dre was doing with Parliament.
It's the same stuff. You know what I mean? It's the same thing Puff did with Sting. And my mama looked at me and said, "Boy, that's Sting."
Yeah. And
I'm like, I don't know Sting. I know Puff Daddy right now. I
know that white man.
You know what I'm saying? So now we in those roles of trying to tell our kids like, nah, that's SWV, fam. You don't know SWV? Mm-hmm. Let me sit down and now we got.
But you know what's crazy? If you would have said, what was their show? T.I.'s Family Hustle.
Family Hustle.
Man, that's tiny.
You know.
Like, that's King Mama. You see what I'm saying?
Like, no, baby, that's
she was a whole singer before that.
But you're right though. If they know the shows though. They know the shows.
She said, I told his mama said, no. She was a lead singer.
She's a hit writer as well. Forget me just the lead singer. She's done wrote some hits. Man, she done wrote some hits. Okay. You see what they said Chris Brown doing? We was talking about ticket sales, so I thought about it. You see what he did, what they saying he did to Quavo?
Did what?
Bought all the tickets.
Time out. Who really won?
So let me get to my point. Let me get to my point.
Bro.
This is why who we are, because we be on the same page on shit. I was wanting to talk about it first and then say,
what's to talk about?
Who the fuck is winning?
Bruh.
Now, through the lens, the only reason I think it's bad on Chris Brown's part, if he is doing it, because I don't know. But it looked bad online, when you see Quavo performing and then it's only a small crowd, right? Uh-huh. And then through the eyes of the internet, it's like, oh, Quavo hurting.
He falling off.
But then when you put out, you did it.
Nigga.
I still got my bread. That's why I was going to get to the same point. Who's really winning on this?
Nigga, not even that. Who is your handler?
Who is letting you do this?
Hey, nigga, you did what?
You spent how much? Them tickets $125 a piece. How many did you buy? Shit, I ain't buy nothing 30,000.
Nigga, what?
Motherfucker.
In what section? What section?
Dude,
the whole lower bowl.
You gotta see the video though.
No, I seen it.
Dude.
And that's like, from the outside looking in, it looks crazy, but we don't know, bro. Like, for one, was that a Quavo show?
We don't know that, and that's why I was saying allegedly.
If it was a Quavo show, I know it get dark about 8:39ish, but you can still see light outside.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then again, it's like, bro, what if that was sound check?
What if it was sound check?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
because you don't see Quavo, like the pictures and shit that I seen.
Yeah.
I don't see who.
No, I just see a body on stage.
Yeah.
And a small crowd gathered. But in that same breath, nigga, you bought the.
That's a lot of tickets to buy.
You got the money, yeah. Right,
okay,
brother.
you roll.
You ball it.
You got it.
But my nigga, you still paid this nigga at the end of the night. If I was Quavo, I'd be like, he did what? I hope the nigga do it next show.
Do it again.
Sell this whole.
Because what I can do then is get a bigger stadium, and you can buy those as well.
Migo, come on, bro. And then I don't know, bro. I don't have $1 million nigga problems, bro.
And it is a different game.
And if I did,
we're not in that lane.
Nigga problems, bro. This would not be one of them.
It's a crazy game to be playing.
This would not be one of them.
It's a crazy game to be playing, to be like, oh, where you at? Like you just said, the Neyland Stadium. Give me 50,000 tickets out of there. Let me make him look like he ain't selling out.
Not even that. I'm just saying, like, what they're saying the beef is over. And I don't even want to say it. Is it a beef? They ain't even fought.
They got a problem. They was sitting knee to knee at a show.
That's what
You was right here. I know, and Chris said he didn't want to mess up the bag.
But you can't walk and follow him out.
I'm going to catch you. They said Quavo was looking in his phone like he didn't want to look up. He said he was just sitting in his phone the whole time.
Hey, look, bro. I don't really like being around a lot of people. But if I didn't like a certain person,
I'm just going to move.
Right next
Nick, from the pictures, it looked like they knee was bumping each other. Ain't no, if I hate you like this to make a song saying I wish you would have died rather than your brother.
Was he high?
Oh. You stupid.
I'm just saying, bro.
There's a lot of drugs going around.
Man, look, bro. I don't. Even with that, it's not about no money.
It ain't about nothing. Nah.
If it's about a woman, dog, that both of y'all done had, and you see that, hey, she willing to fuck both of us.
Yeah.
Nigga, she don't fuck with none of y'all.
But that's the one he loved.
I don't give a fuck.
That's the one he loved. He had feelings for.
Hey, look.
When it's over, though, it's over.
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie. What happened? Get this luggage! Yo! But nah, bro.
Well, that's what's going on in the streets, man. You see Eminem tease the new album coming out.
All right, what's next, bro?
Hey, fam, we not gonna do that to the great Slim Shady. That's what we not gonna do,
bro. If I'll let you walk
away. So The title of it is Death to Slim Shady. So I'm hoping.
Slim Shady is the better version of.
So why would you kill?
This is the better version.
But we're not gonna disrespect Shady on this. But that's one thing we're not gonna do.
I'm not disrespecting him. I just said
he better not get on there and disrespect.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not.
I think you said it wrong. That's Dody. You gonna have to listen
not
to
looking forward to it. I will listen to it because.
But you ain't looking forward to it.
No, I'm not. It's not one of them things where I'm like, hey, next Friday, hey, nigga.
Listen to me.
I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the Slim Shady coming back, nigga.
Listen to me.
No, nigga.
As soon, because right now we don't have a date. We just have this summer.
Then you got a clip on Instagram.
As soon as I got a date, that's all I'm talking about. I'm gonna have a live countdown on my
plastic, like it's your birthday. Man.
It's gonna be everywhere.
A month, 8 days, 13 hours.
Childish Gambino dropped some music.
I ain't heard.
He got a song with Kanye. That's the only thing I really heard. I mean, he put out a bunch of stuff, but I only heard that. You didn't hear that either?
Last thing I heard, he was beefing with Tyler Perry.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy back
Tyler
and
don't
forth
like
right
nobody
there.
to talk about him, though.
Oh, I know.
I know. But that is one of the funniest episodes on Boondocks.
Because it's a true episode on Boondocks. Like that many of them are.
Reggie. Reggie. Yeah.
My bad, Tyler. I want to be in a movie, nigga. I can't act either. I want to be in a movie.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
I can't act either. If you're looking for more people who can't act.
That is Reggie. Handsome Payne, one of the longest running shows, bro. I be over.
What we say next? What's the next topic?
No Diddy though.
Gucci. You see Gucci. You see the Gucci song.
Boy, hey, listen to me, bro.
Hey,
I was trying to say, bro.
Whoa.
When I say, I mean, I like Gucci too, bro. When I say some people just need to hang it up.
They gotta chill. Okay, you got crumped. I didn't know where you was going with that.
No Diddy.
It sounds goofy as hell. It sounds corny.
Who is telling these niggas that shit is straight, bro?
What you mean? Gucci can do what he wants to. That's a whole nother level of I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and at sometimes you shouldn't do what you want to do.
You're right. I agree.
That man, he can do whatever he want to do. He's a living legend. He can probably go any and everywhere in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have rank amongst the music industry, but this song right here, bro, I expect this from a nigga who just coming out,
who trying to get his
bro,
to look at me and get that. Because what do you think his reason is for doing that song?
Just to capitalize
on the No Diddy movement, because it's not gonna last.
I ain't never went to a Diddy party. No Diddy. That's it, bro. Like,
but I don't even think that No Diddy is gonna be one of them. It ain't gonna be Paul's or nothing like that. I don't think it's gonna be here that long.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let's see. Dude, that pissed me off because I told you, even with that new Kodak.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Terrible, dog.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just at some point you do have to walk away, bro. And I ain't talking about I am, but I ain't gonna name no name.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point you gotta just be who you are, bro.
Yeah.
And just walk away gracefully, bow gracefully, bro. Because at this point, bro, if you've been so lucky to get 10 plus years in this game and don't have nothing outside of music, bro, you fucked up.
Mm.
And I feel like that with anything, whether it be the streets, whether it be your job, whatever. You put 10 years in something and you don't have a nest egg or something else going on.
Follow along.
Yeah, bro, like, come on.
But if they doing it as just a hobby, it's fun just to put these tracks out.
Man, hell no. Because at this point, they saying there's no money in music.
It can't be.
So why are we making music?
Some of y'all. Eminem,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Eminem,
like,
you do your thing, Slim Shady. You Slim Shady, if you hearing this,
bro. Okay, on his YouTube, he has 1.4 million views on No Diddy in 3 days.
I'm about to say, okay, short span. That's where you're gonna get paid from.
Like I said, capitalizing on what's going on. Nobody has the balls enough to do it. I'm Gucci Mane. Who gonna say something?
And that's what I was about to say. Nobody's gonna.
But that don't mean this song is good.
It's a bop though.
Why? Because he say No Diddy throughout the whole song.
I don't like it, but I have.
The song is almost 4 minutes,
and that's another thing. It didn't need to be. This is the time. I hate short songs, but this is your time to make a 1 minute and 45-second song.
They don't even think it's called No Diddy. I think it's called Take That, No Diddy. Oh no, I'm just throwing that in.
I was about to say I didn't know if it was in there. Nigga.
No, I'm bullshit.
Nigga.
But yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like that was uncalled for. Like I said, that song I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
You know, like uncalled for. Bro.
Yeah.
Like
it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that happening. Streaming. It's what it's done. Because on streaming, I don't have to sit at home and put a full. I don't have to, like, if I'm going to work on a that's why people listen to Kendrick. That's why I listen to Kendrick.
Yes.
Because I'm going to sit at home. I'm going to conceptualize a full album.
That's why I like Big Crit, bro. That's why I like Currency. You can tell, I can do this anytime I want.
Yeah.
Like, you can watch Currency right now. Go to his YouTube, bro. He literally recording like he Marvin Gaye, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rapping freestyle. It might have been written or whatever, but it looked like this man is just.
But he just coming with something.
Man, freestyling. I just played with my damn Hot Wheels, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Played with my son, bro. Now I'm over here just rapping, chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, we dropping that, nigga? Nah. But when he put it out, you like, hey, bro.
Yeah.
It sound effortless, but then you see he crafting it. Hey, bro, he got real people playing the guitar, the drums. Hey, bro, hey, run that back. I ain't really like that.
Mm-hmm. And that's enough. You done been in the studio with me. A lot of people are not saying, "Let me hear that." You know what? Let me do that over. They just putting it down. The worst thing Jay and Wayne could have said is they don't write their lyrics. Because everybody think that, I don't write mine either. But y'all not rapping like some of these folks that don't write their lyrics.
And a lot of them are. They're not wordsmiths, bro. They don't.
Yeah, not at all.
A lot of people
don't even understand.
A lot of people feel like, especially like from the streets, nowadays, like younger dudes, and when I say younger, I mean like maybe 25 and younger.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them they not really studying. They didn't want to be like poets and was forced to do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted to do that because it was cool.
They want to rap.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be a rapper, you got to be a street nigga. And to be a street nigga, you got to have a gun. You got to sell whatever. And
they just putting the package together.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But and you can really just, Jack, smack, crack, black, fat.
The most
snack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not really taking time to put this shit together, work on a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
You giving a canvas and you just literally like, well, shit, what I got? I got some glue and noodles.
And that's why when you listen to these albums, every song, even though it's not, you might, some of them might change the style. Maybe.
It's like, okay.
But you still on the same, you got a gun, you got a bit, you got
We were supposed to, due to technical difficulties or whatever, we were supposed to do No Label.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to No Label, the first few songs is the same.
Yeah.
Like copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. And then you start hearing towards the end, it's like 30 songs on that motherfucker. Towards the end, you like, oh, they start figuring out.
That's another thing I do want to talk about. And you brought it up, so it's like, I want to talk about their growth. Like,
yeah,
man,
and how they plateaued very quickly.
Yeah, but they had a fast rise.
No, yeah, and I'm not disparaging because like they're one of my favorite groups. But
they got to a point that's like that triplet flow. People think came from them. Now we know it's a 3-6, and we know stuff like that. But if somebody was to come out and do that style, they would be like, "Oh, they rap
that's
like
Migos."
Migos."
Yeah.
So for them to have that rise, even though they did get to a point and like that's that to an extent.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? But them actually separating was a good thing for them because when they separated and then came back, it was
yeah.
So, but just seeing growth, bro, and in my rappers is what I look for, bro. Because if you come out like swinging for the fences, bro, and I think that was what happened to Lil Baby. I think he
was too hot. It was that Fetty Wap thing to me. It's just too hot in the beginning. It's just too much going on at one time, and then after a while, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You was too high.
I think what he was doing. I know we everywhere.
But
I think what he was doing, because even when he was like hot and he could step away, was when he was getting with 4-2 Doug, and I felt like that's what he was really trying to do, like push him out, and then he started getting in trouble and was like, "Well, shit, I can't fuck the bag up.
Now I gotta go.
I gotta keep going." You see what I'm saying? But I feel like if we would have got 4-2 pushed out a little longer, I feel like we would have been craving Lil Baby's voice.
A little, yeah.
Saying, to where it's like,
because I mean, he could rap, like he can rap.
No, it's just like now, I like I said, who am I to say this? But it's like his style is stale now.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, bro, this all you got. It's like damn near the Migos.
Yeah,
like damn, bro, you just like I told you before. It was when he did the what was the George Floyd song?
Yeah,
I felt like he presented that, even though it was a good time, it was a great song. I feel like he presented that side of him too early, because that was what, like, after everybody was feeling like you was doing all the street shit. Now you can show.
He shouldn't have shown that so soon. I get
now,
that.
Now you could go into the CTE Jeezy now.
It was good that he could do it as far as your musicality, but to your fans and to the people that's. You
should have played, and I hate the way Young Thug did it, but you should have played that Young Thug role. Like, don't even talk politics.
Don't even bring it up.
Yeah, don't even do what Michael Jordan did. Don't even just let motherfuckers just say.
But he wouldn't even have to play it off per se, because no one was looking for him
to do it.
To be that person.
And that's what I said.
Yeah.
For him to do that, I felt like that was his trump card.
Now you putting a bigger light on you.
I hate to say trump card, but that was a big joker. That was a big joker.
Yeah.
And it was like you just played it way too quick, because that's something you could have been like, hey, I am really into these social issues. You see what I'm saying? I'm cultured, and I'm for the culture, but I'm well cultured.
Yeah.
I know about all cultures.
Yeah.
I know what we need.
So what if he, instead of making a song, would have been on a podcast talking about it? You think that changes the way he looked at, or is that still putting that same light on him?
I mean, at that point, bro, he was just coming off the perk interviews and shit, bro. So it was like, I just feel like, nah, bro, just really just do you, keep your, what I'm trying to say, like, whatever you felt about the social issues, just keep to yourself.
And just let it go.
Nobody was asking you. Do your stuff. Do everything that you wanted to do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be that dude and make it to where now it's a whole a lore about you. Like, oh man, nah, man, Lil Baby, he did this. Like, same thing with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Oh man, they Lil Baby, he, that whole little thing they did riots, he went and freed like 100 people. They ain't for real. He ain't posted.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But it's word of mouth. Everybody know that he doing it. Just
how
like
they
the
talk
Cat
like
Williams
Boosie.
thing.
How they talk about with Boosie.
Like the Cat Williams thing. Man, you know, like when Boosie was like, man, I ain't know him. He just
gave him,
you know what I'm saying? Gave him some money. I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? That type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, when everybody's like, man, I don't know, man, falling out. Now you hitting them with this. They like, hey, bro, this shit hard.
You do got something else. Yeah.
He really bad. Oh, okay, now I'm fucking with everything. That type of deal, bro.
Yeah.
So, but what else we on, man? So we get lost. I need to stick to these bullet points.
So where we at? I don't even know if we I guess we were supposed to do our top diss songs. We did it last episode, and
I gotta come back. All right, my top 5. Well, we had some of the same ones, but I'll take out that last one I say and just put
no Vaseline in there again. Who you said in the last one?
So I got No Vaseline, Ethan, Dre Day. What else I had? Damn, I forgot.
Yeah. Well, my top 5, we had a good conversation. I hate that if y'all listening to us, we still figuring this technology side of things out. Man. So we had a little mess up, but I'm gonna give y'all my top 5 disses that I got in my list. My number 5 is Nas, Ether.
Okay, that's one of mine.
Number 4, Ice Cube, No Vaseline.
That's one of mine.
3, Drake, Back to Back. Did you hear me? Drake, Back to Back. That ain't one of your. No. Number 2, I got Tupac, Hit 'Em Up.
That's it. And Exodus.
And number 1 is Exodus. That's okay. I think I know the world is a Drake fan and a Wayne fan. Believe me, I'm from the South. I love Wayne, but that Exodus Pusha T is. And he had the dream on the hood. What you mean from who?
Exodus. What transpired after that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
None.
That's what I'm saying. It was good. He was like, damn it. Mom, he's holding out the baby.
But
that is hilarious, dog.
Yeah, some of them we had people like you listen to podcasts, people be like, it's hard to talk for a living. I don't think it's hard to talk, but it's hard to repeat a conversation.
It is.
It's hard to repeat, and I wasn't gonna try to come in here and say word for word, but
bruh, speaking of No Vaseline, No Diddy, O'Shea Jackson Jr. said that his daddy recorded that in one take.
In one take, let's go.
So did he already have that prepared?
No, because he couldn't have, because that came off of a.
I mean, I know you could do it in one take, and you could it didn't happen in the same day. I know it didn't happen in the same day, but it was just like, damn, bro.
But if it did,
that was on your heart.
What if it did though? He something hit him. He wrote that day, and recorded it that day. I've done songs quick.
He was in there with Sir Jinx. The bigger the cap, bigger the villain. Nigga, who you for?
But he a writer. So he gonna do it. If anybody could do it, shit, it'll be Cube in one day.
Man, that shit is hilarious though, bro. Cause I know the video, like he on stage, but only thing I'm picturing in my head is the movie.
Every time we talk about battle, and from when we go back to NWA and stuff, that's all I can think about of them in there listening to it.
The editing, I wish I did more research, but the editor on that movie, bro, because an opponent was like, "It's all right." He said, "You moving straight out of Compton." It's DOC. I think it's DOC and Dre in the 6'4" riding through Beverly Hills. And they look at each other when he said, and then as soon as they look forward, they say, "It's all right." I said, whoever edited it.
They put it together.
Bro.
They put it together.
Because that whole scene is hilarious. And it's just like, you know, Ren was on set giving input. Yellow was on set giving input.
For the movie.
Yeah, and Drake. And they were all on that side for that moment.
That's crazy.
And in the movie, I told you the one of my favorite parts of that whole movie is when Easy was like, "Man, fuck that. We could go into the studio right now and just kill him right now."
Yeah.
And Yellow say, "I don't know about all that."
like, did you hear what I heard,
bro?
Nigga?
I can only imagine.
Now, what happened after that? What happened after No Vaseline?
100 Miles of Running came first, right?
No, that was before.
Okay, that was first. Okay,
yeah, that was before.
Okay, yeah. Because, bruh, nigga, it was in shambles. He told the business. That's why I feel like when he say that's one of the greatest disses, or that is the greatest diss, even though he wrote it, I'm like, bruh, he has a valid argument.
But he got a point. Even him saying I was going against.
No, he was going against everybody. But at the same time, bro, you was the primary writer.
Yeah.
You got MC Ren, DOC.
So you know once you leave, the writing a little different.
Because DOC really don't care for Eazy. So he probably giving all his rhymes to like Dre.
Yeah. And
then, Ren writing Eazy shit. And then Eazy probably like coming up with his own stuff and they tweak
Which is not supposed to be.
And then Yella just in there like, "Hey bro, I got these samples." So it's like,
Hey, y'all didn't me today.
Hey, all right. Well, I got these chicks anyway. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, and then not Dre, but Q, he just know the business because of what he went through with Dre Hill.
Yeah.
He know what y'all going through, and they not telling y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So
Now,
it was all the shows because now everybody like, damn, bro, hold on. You got paid $1 million and gave me 10,000.
You gotta look at your shit now.
Yeah, bro. So, but he said, he told everybody that. So, and then, he had to keep hearing Drake had to keep hearing the rumblings and shit because Jinx is his cousin. And he rolled with Q. So Jinx. Or you didn't know that?
Yeah, I didn't. I zoned out for a second. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I started thinking about some other shit.
Damn, bro. While I'm talking, man, let's run. He's sleepy, man. Let's go, man.
Look, I zoned out for a second.
Oh man, that's fucked up. All right, man. We got to.
Hold on. What we supposed to do?
My dude over here.
I heard my wife's footsteps. It made me think about.
Yeah, scared. Damn. Take out the trash.
Nah, the trash is taken out. It just made me think about adult things.
Shit. I guess the last thing is what the podcast is actually about. We supposed to touch on topics. We get to the review.
But the good thing about us touching on certain topics, we do throw in because we start rambling, but we throw in the shit from it's in there. What we supposed to be? What album we talking about?
We supposed to be talking about I guess Port of Miami.
Oh yeah. So again, we talked about Port of Miami. It ain't gonna be as detailed as it was.
No, I'm gonna get a little rundown though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Port of Miami, Rick Ross, obviously, his debut album dropped in 2006, August 2006. Man, under 3 labels: Slip and Slide, Def Jam, and Po' Boy ENT. Debuted at number 1, top Billboard 200, had 187,000 in the first week. Notable producers.
You said how much in the first week?
187,000, bro.
Or debut at that time?
The albums was like what, 20?
Niggas selling that now and thinking it's the.
Nah, bro. That's they total.
That's what I'm.
That's they total. This shit went diamond. No, it went platinum like 10 years later though. Notable producers were the Runners, Cool and Dre, Jazzy Faye, Mario Winans, DJ Tunk, and DJ Khaled. I know a lot of people gonna hear Mario Winans. We talked about this last week, but I think he was just a writer on there and had input on it. But some of the songs. But, on this album, bro, it was probably like 20, 25 producers, if not more, and songwriters.
Yeah, with them songwriters, you know, a lot of people be looking at that. They look at songwriters and be like, "Oh, cuz needed writers, da 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 da,"
No.
like different. But songwriters is also, if you sample something, the people who sung the original song is also
they
credited as songwriters too.
And I didn't know that until like years later.
Yeah,
but
they also credited.
And the top singles of the album was "Hustlin'" and "Push It." It was certified platinum July 2016. This album right here, man, like we were talking about earlier, it just shows Rick Ross' growth, man. Like he already came in the game talking extravagant, knowing what he want and how he want it, how he was gonna
and
get
grew
to it.
into that like with ease.
Yeah. And what's crazy is wasn't this around the time? Or no. That was what? The second album him and 50 really started getting
Yeah, that was later on. That was after this, yeah.
But this right here, man, it really sparked the flame into his career, man. I know him before this because of All About the Benjamins with Trina. I guess the song was what, Put You in the Game?
Put You in the Game, yeah. I for some reason I thought it was Take It to the House, but after you brought it up, I remembered that video though.
I had to think, I was like, nigga, is he even on that song?
Yeah, no.
I had to go through the verses. I was like,
going through like, no.
I don't remember him saying, huh? But yeah, this album was actually good, man. Like we said last week, it's not hard to listen to this because I grew up in that time period and I was, becoming young. What do you call a late teen?
You're late teen, young, still young.
I was a young,
not understanding nothing.
Hell nah. But just a late teen, so I thought this was the shit when I heard "Hustling, Push It," and then I need that with my money.
That's what about the only thing, like we talked about, the production is just it's 2006. It's very time stamped.
And it's Cool and Dre, bro. Like it's
Duro
music.
Where is Cool and Dre?
Hey, bro, I didn't. They probably hiding it.
Where is Cool?
Not even hiding. Cali got their ass in a dungeon, locked away, making beats.
Making beats for him. I need more.
Yo, my pig. Fat Joe need beats.
But yeah, though with Ross though, like you said, with seeing him, like we talked about having that same style, but growing into the style and making it better.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Polished.
Very polished, like very grown up now. And of course, we hear him as the boss. You know what I mean? Even though he was, and that's one thing I did like about it. Like he came out saying, "This is who I am.
Yeah,
I'm a boss. I'm this." But now the way he grew into it, because back then you just, you the boss. You talking about you selling this and doing this. That's what you the boss of. Now we look at him.
Boss.
You your own.
Everybody.
Now you the boss. You know what I'm saying? So we look at it a little different. So he did grow into the, I don't want to say character that he was, but who he wanted to be.
And he did, I know this off of reviewing the album and just reviewing the man, but like we talked about earlier, the music game, losing money, as they say. He's done, from outside looking in, a great job at not only marketing himself, but being a great salesman for a lot of brands.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody's up there with Shaq, but he's trying to be. He's on that Shaq.
Being there.
Yeah. I think you really can't clean up a rapping image, but I think if he kind of clean up a little more and stay out of. I think this little beef with
the
Drake.
Nonsensical beast.
Yeah, I think
the beef.
Drake. Yeah, I think the Drake shit gonna fuck him up a little bit. But
yeah.
For the most part, man, like you said, man, he went from talking about this shit to being this shit. So.
Yeah. So what was the man? I'm telling y'all, it's hard to.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to talk about this album because we already talked about it.
And we done talked about it.
Yeah, so,
you know what I mean? It's 2006. It's Ross. He grown. What we giving it?
Oh shit! I told you last time. Out of 5, shit, 3.5.
Yeah, that's where I was. I give it a 3.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.5. Yeah, Because we listening to it now. If we was listening to it in 2010, I would have gave it like a 4
being there and hearing it, and hearing the impact that hustling have and pushing it had, it stands up a lot higher in our mind.
And it's a lot higher in our mind because we're a lot closer to Scarface too.
Mm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole Miami mystique.
Yeah.
I should say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially me, because I'm like, bro, like, I love Cocaine Lord, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we start talking about this shit, I'd be good.
Yeah.
But like, just, you know, the whole lore of Vice City, the glamour, glitz, the dope game, and he is like one of the people that really embodies that shit. Like, same way Pusha T can talk this shit, Ross is talking that
I think that's why they sound good together when they are together.
Mm-hmm.
They, you know, the few songs that they have is just like,
because we can talk in code and we know what we talking
and we know what we talking about.
So it's like,
be like, oh, you talking shit? Okay, I can do that too.
You talking about that Dolly Parton? Yeah.
I can do that too. All right, so we on the same. We giving it 3.5, middle of the road album. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying, the production is just,
especially for this time,
for right now. Yeah, it's so dated. But
back then, I ain't gonna lie, 187,000. That bitch was in your face. Mm-hmm. That's a hit you in your face album for back then. But right now, if this was to drop, even with you just take the lyrics and put some new drums and production behind it, it'd probably be the same. Yeah, maybe a half point higher, but it'd probably be the same. All right. No, I'm being for real because the lyrics, just his lyrics. The lyrics, when you listen to the lyrics, the nigga talking about glass window panes, the crystal Swarovski chandeliers now. You're right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you're like, this nigga got money now. Yeah, so it don't sound. It don't sound the same. That nigga was talking about the goddamn dinghy boat. Now he talking about 1,000-foot yacht.
They be and I was online looking at everybody judging Ross House versus Drake House because you know that's they beef. They on a who got the most money beef right now. But it looked like I know I don't got the money, and I ain't seen it face on.
This one
it looked like Drake ain't got the yard though.
Look like we from the South though, bro.
And I guess that's what's the difference because down here you ain't got no.
Like you can't even walk your fucking.
You can't even get out.
Like, but yeah, but even when in Champagne Moments, when he say his house 50, nigga, what he say?
What he
his
say?
House 50 million.
He's 50.
Where
he
the
say,
fuck you want me to live?
Yeah, he say, what he say? God dang it. You richer than me, what you want me to say? 50 million in the crib. Where you want me to stay?
You see what I'm saying? Like, bitch, my house is still $50 million.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
What are we talking about?
And everybody be like, yeah, but his probably 100 million. And then he said, it's we right here.
And then he said, Drake told him it was a content creator mansion. And then he said, you got it at an auction. I don't give a fuck how I got a $50 million crib.
50 million.
Bitch, I'm gonna Star Island.
And
you can talk about me.
Yeah.
I'm still 1%.
They renting my crib out to make movies and shit too. You know what I mean? They in here. And make sure you make it down to my car show this summer.
I could put your house on
the backyard
8 times. What we talking about? I tell you what though, since we talking about houses, fuck all they houses. What Boosie doing at Boosie?
What Boosie is doing, shout out to Boosie for that.
Now that's the GOAT.
Somebody was saying the houses are ugly. I wouldn't do that.
I don't care.
Nigga, the houses is ugly, yes. So even if they are. Now he putting this on his property though. What your house look like?
Thank you.
So our next album we are reviewing.
What you got? I had the last one.
No Label, Migos. No Label, Migos.
Let's go No Label 2.
Let's go No Label 2. Let's go No Label 2. Let's go No Label 2. We're gonna
I think I got a good one
for the next one. Yeah. I'm trying to once we get to a point where folks know who we are, we're gonna put these. They're gonna be able to go look at all of our rankings over time. If y'all are listening, we are trying to,
and we will have a better structure, man.
Probably not. We probably will.
Well, we're gonna try.
We're gonna try to have a better structure. We're trying to get some video going.
We shooting for next week.
We shooting for next
We don't
week
know when
having our
y'all
first
hear this.
video. Yeah. Having our first video. So if not the next podcast, it'll be the one after that. If y'all watching, y'all be able to see who the hell y'all listening to.
Yeah.
Because right now, some of y'all don't know who we are.
I think he look good, but I don't know. I'm gonna subscribe.
So our next album is No Label 2 Migos. So maybe y'all listen to it. Let us know what y'all think about it as well.
Intro to No Label.
Intro. Or anything else?
Nah, man. What my do you say? Peace, love, and soul.
We out. Go for around and get sued.
Yep.
Peace. We out.
All right.